He is he's a schoolmaster. He's a teacher in the city of Christiana, which is Muslims. Yeah, Oslo. Present day Oslo, capital. And he is returning to this beautiful, bucolic place by a fjord after 10 years of being away to a family that he used to tutor their daughter, Bolette, and used to care very much for, and spent a lot of time there. But he's been away for 10 years since his marriage proposal was rejected by Elida, the lady from the sea, and he left the area shortly thereafter, never to return. So this is a real long due homecoming for him to a place. Oh man, the way in which a lot of the action is about internal images. The characters are all sort of in the thrall of very, very strong images about themselves and about the people around them. They have these, which is, the way people work and the way art works, I think. I think art is very much about, especially theater art, is about the transmission of images between actors, between an actor and the audience. And so it's interesting to me that this is trying to take that phenomenon that is sort of about how we operate, how we tell stories, how we imagine ourselves, and how our daily stories sort of live up to who we are in our imagination, who we're afraid we are in our imagination. And it makes the drama about imposing those images on other people. I'm like this, you're like that, so have this image of you as something that maybe you think you are, and maybe you're not. It doesn't matter because I have the stronger image, and in this play, the stronger image wins. So it's both very difficult to dramatize and very exciting to work. For me, this is the first time I've played a role of a man who is very. I've played a lot of sort of bombastic characters and people who are on the edge or fighting for something. But I've not in my time played people who are also feeling like they're starting to lose that. Arnold feels his age on him in a really strong way, and for me that's a thing to wrestle with, and very much in line with my own, aging process. It's sort of like I'd say it's maybe one of the more mature roles I've ever taken on in that way, and that's challenging because it's hard to play a character who's both sort of dreading the prospect of his, increased mortality and decreased vitality, and sort of, it casts a strange shadow on your own life. What a hard position everybody in this world is in. That it's really, really hard to navigate the world of desire and responsibility. We're all supposed to. Especially here, especially in America, I think there's the myth of the. We're all supposed to be able to pick ourselves up by our bootstraps and go out there in the world and make shit happen and make things happen and really impose your will upon the world. That the world is a place to be imposed upon. And I think one of the things this play explores nicely is sort of the limits of that, is both how much you can affect the world around you in that way, and also the limits of it, and that we're all sort of navigating our own sense of power and responsibility and desire, and that it's tricky. It's hard to know quite what to do. And so I kind of want them to feel the ache of that dilemma, the joy of success, and the sort of agony of oh God, I did it wrong. I went too far. I'm not going to get what I want. Who am I now? I think all the characters are wrestling with that in a way. I think it's a very human thing, and something that requires you to have some space and openness with to think about. You have to step outside your daily life, which is often for so many of us a real, a rat race. Working towards goals and trying to get this done and trying to get that done, and to sort of sit back and look at how much you're trying to make the world be the way you want it to be, and how much you're letting the world sort of tell you who you are. I think it's a useful space for this.